So, hi, Colin.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. So, what did you hate most at trainings?
What do I hate most at trainings? Probably the early mornings. At school, we practice at 5:30 in the morning, and it's pretty tough getting up. So.
Was it in Canada or more in the USA at the university?
That's for me at school. I go to the University of Missouri, and we practice at 5:30 in the morning. With Canada, it's 8 or 9 a.m. It's not too bad. But.
Okay. Who's your favorite player with the same classification?
As a Canadian, you're a little obligated to say Pat Anderson. You know, you hear all the stories and you watch him play. He's amazing. Someone I've grown to really like watching play is Luczynski from Poland. He can just shoot from anywhere. It's kind of amazing. He can do it at his age. So.
Do you also have a female player who you like?
My girlfriend Erin's not bad. I might be fishing for that answer. So.
Yeah, I made you say this. What is the best point of being a national team player?
I just love representing my country. Something I grew up as a kid, always dreaming to do. Maybe not playing wheelchair basketball, but it's really cool, and we get to travel the world and play some really high intensity basketball. It's a lot of fun.
Are you a trash talker?
Not really. I'd like to try and be intense out there. A lot of the guys don't even understand English, so we've got guys like Jassman and stuff that like to trash talk, so I let them do that.
So you more like to listen to it?
Yeah, it's very entertaining.
Okay. If you would have to play with someone for your whole career, who would it be?
Well, I'd say like right now I'm on track to play with Lee Melnick for a lot. He's on the national team with me right now, and he's also at school with me at Missouri, so we're playing together all year. But I'm also connecting really well with Nik Gončin. We've got a nice chemistry going right now, and it's a lot of fun, so hopefully keep that up going forward.
Okay. So, last question. Where was your favorite tournament you have been?
I'd say Tokyo. It wasn't what we want. Like, it's not what you dream it to be. There's limited fans and all this stuff with COVID. But it was my first Paralympics, and I always loved going to Japan. And the basketball was unreal, and hopefully I can't wait to get to another one in Paris. So.
Okay, so I hope to see you soon in Europe, maybe?
Yeah, I've got 1 year left at school, and then the plan is to play a couple years in Europe, so I don't know where, but I'm looking forward to it.
Spain or Germany? What do you prefer?
I mean, the weather's a little better in the south, but for me it's really going to come down to just the situation, right? So, but we'll see.
Okay. So, see you then there.
Awesome. Yeah,
maybe before it, hopefully in Dubai.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Thank you for the interview.
Oh, I feel attacked.
So, hello, Nik.
Hello. How's it going?
Oh, perfect here
Perfect.
in Italy.
Good.
It's so good weather, right?
Yes, beautiful. Yeah, well, today's a little rainy, but it's been really nice.
So, how long have you been playing wheelchair basketball?
My first year I played was 2008. My first international competition, 2009 in Paris for Junior Worlds for the Canadian team. So that's when I started.
Oh, this was pretty fast then.
Yeah, feels like it was like yesterday, but yeah, it's been like 13, 14 years. As soon as I lost my leg, it was within a year that I started playing wheelchair basketball.
Oh, wow. So, what did you hate most at trainings?
What did I hate most? Early mornings. That was hard to. When I went into Illinois, our practice would start like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was not a morning person for a long time. Now I am, but that was probably the hardest part. Yeah.
Colin said the same.
Did he?
Yeah.
His is like 5:30, and they don't even warm up. Yeah, it's crazy. I couldn't do it.
Who's your favorite player with the same classification?
My favorite player, well, I have to pick Pat because.
Yeah. And besides Pat, because everybody has to say Pat.
On my team or in the world?
No, in the world.
That's a hard question. I like a lot of them.
You can name 3.
3? Yeah, I gotta pick Colin. I think
Yeah, okay.
like we've been playing a long time now together, and like love playing with him. I love Filipski from Poland.
Okay.
Yeah, we get along. I think he's a cool dude, and he's really good. I'm trying to think who else. 4 or 5. Let's go with who I like playing with. Who I like the most.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. Let's go with those 2.
Okay.
Stick with 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the best point of being a national team player?
The best part?
Yeah.
Well, you get to play on a team, so it means you have 11 other friends and brothers, and it's kind of a family. So I think that's probably it's very much like a community thing,
Yeah. But especially national team.
Yeah, I mean it's more deep, right? So like we're all so connected because we're going to the same goals all at the same time. So I don't know. There's an emotional investment, and we all have the same one. So it's kind of a special bond that we have together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a trash talker?
No, not really. Not to the other team.
Okay.
I trash talk myself a little bit.
Oh.
But I don't really trash talk other people. I don't know. I do it with my chair.
Okay. Okay.
I don't talk much.
So, if you would have to play with someone for your whole career, who would it be?
If I had to play with someone for my whole career, who would it be?
Always the same team with.
Carlos. Carlos from Latvia. I played with him in Germany. He's a 1-5.
Yeah.
Prozingis is his last name. Yeah, amazing. I love this kid. He's such a nice guy, amazing at basketball. I think I would get along with him for decades if I played with him.
He plays for the Bulls.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Where did you meet him?
So we played in Hamburg together in 2017. So yeah, we were roommates pretty much. His apartment was right next to mine. So yeah, we connected very, very quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I think he will be happy to hear that.
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for the interview.
Yeah, of course.
And hope to see you in Dubai.
Let's see it. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So, hello, Joey.
Hi there.
So now you're working for Canada. Are you missing Germany sometimes?
I really miss Germany. I love the people over there. RSV Lawn-Dill was a second home for me, so yeah, I do miss it.
What do you miss most in Germany?
Probably the people. I mean, I miss basketball, but it was the people that made the experience great.
Okay, because Brian Bell said he misses beer most.
I do miss Liesha a lot.
So, you've been in many other countries too. How much of you is Canadian, would you say?
Oh, I'm 100% Canadian. I mean, I've been all over the world, and I've been very fortunate that way, but I'll always be a proud Canadian.
Who is your favorite player with the same classification?
Oh, great question. I mean, I've been pretty fortunate to play against a lot of great players and with some really great players. I mean, obviously playing with Pat Anderson and stuff, but some of my favorites, probably like a Brad Ness, Troy Sachs, some of the Aussies I've played against, but yeah, I'll go with Brad.
Okay. And a player who's playing now? Some young guys?
Oh boy. I mean, we have Reed on our team here. He's going to be a pretty good 4 or 5 in a few years. So yeah, I'll stick at home and I'll go with Reed then.
Okay. Have you been a trash talker on court?
A very subtle trash talker. Not so everyone can hear. It's usually just between me and one other person.
Okay. So if you So what's the best point of being a national team player?
A national team player, wheelchair basketball is a small community globally, and I think the best part is getting to meet new people all over the world. I'm fortunate enough to have friends in so many different countries right now, and one phone call away I can go out for a nice cold beer or have a couch to crash on. So that's my favorite part about it.
So thank you, and I hope to see you again in Germany. I think all the German people are waiting for you just for a visit maybe, but would be really nice.
Absolutely. Hope to be there soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So hello, Matteo.
Ciao.
Ciao. So how does it feel back in Italy?
It's always nice to come back home, and not only because it's my home country, but also for all the rest, for the people to come back in a tournament, to enjoy my friends, people I had been sharing wheelchair basketball for long time. It's always a pleasure also to see players I've been coaching, and now they are in the different other national teams.
How much Italian do you feel after living in Australia and Brazil and Canada?
100% Italian. Of course, yes, I feel 100% Italian, but at the same time I learn so much and I got so much from every different country, every different culture.
Who's your favorite player you've seen in the past or now?
Oh,
You can say a few.
wow.
You've seen a lot.
I've been one of the luckiest person because I've been able to work and coach athletes like Gunnar Berglund, Matteo Cavagnini, Brad Ness, Justin Iverson, Sean Norris, Diego De Pat, Johnny Pollock.
So who was the...
Somebody, Patrick Anderson, Joy I've been playing against him, Joy Johnson, who's now helping me
Yes.
coaching. Jeff Glassbrenner I saw playing.
So you have to name two? Try to name two?
Cannot.
No?
One player that always fascinated me had been Yo-Yo Bustillia, and his shooting.
Okay.
This big French guy with his shooting from behind, able to shoot from half court and kill all the shots. It's been a great person, really. Been one of the athletes that more fascinated me, but I cannot. Usain Haidari is another one. Andrea Pellegrini, Stefano Rossetti. It's really, it's for me, it's impossible. They all fascinated me for different reasons. So they all call my attention, and I'm probably missing some of them.
Ah, okay. So now you're coaching the national team of Canada. What is your plan? Like, what is your goal right now?
Right now with the Canada, we're trying to create a transition. So when I arrived in Canada 4 years ago, there were two groups of athletes, some very young, who had not a lot of experience, and some a little bit veteran, like Patrick Anderson and David Ang and Robert Hedges. Both. So now those veteran athletes are helping me to create a transition to help me to drive the young ones to become to have them to be able to repeat the results, not necessarily the gold medal, but to be on the podium, to be a successful team, which is not easy because in Canada we don't have a lot of competition like in Europe.
Yeah.
So that's my goal is with the focus in Ottawa till Ottawa 2026
Oh, yes.
when we have the World Championship in Canada is to be able to present on court and to compete for the podium.
Oh, yes.
That's my work.
That's very nice, and I hope at first you can make it to, or you will be in Dubai, and
Yeah,
then
first of all, yes.
First
we
of
need first to qualify.
yes, and I think what I saw about Canada, it's really interesting to see, and they are really playing nice, exciting kind of wheelchair basketball. So I'm really excited and hope to see them in Dubai live again.
I hope so too, and I'm pretty confident that we are going to be there.
Yes,
I
me
think the
too.
team is doing very well. The young kids are coming up very well.
You're doing a nice job then.
Well, it's not only me.
Yeah.
Again.
But you too.
It's not only the coach, because when the athlete listen and want,
Yeah.
if there is not that cooperation,
Yeah, but I think it's not that easy to find many players in Canada, like in Europe or in the USA.
no, for sure.
So
It's not easy, but there is good quality. There is also Michael Crowley who helped a lot
yes.
also. And there is now good net of communication, good web of communication between the coaches, between the different provinces. So there is everybody is more motivated in finding out the athletes and developing them. That's why there are many other youngs in Canada that are coming up, and maybe they will show something in the Junior World Championship in Thailand in September,
yes.
because Team Canada had been invited. So that's another opportunity.
Yes, this will be interesting too, because they are the future and they are potentially the players for Ottawa. So
Oh yes, two of them are here.
yeah,
So
nice.
he's keeping working. Another one is probably going to join us.
Okay, so thank you for the interview,
Thank to you.
and
It's a
it was
pleasure.
really nice to meet you.
Nice for me too. Really
Yeah.
a pleasure, and keep going. It's really good what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and so next time maybe see you in Dubai.
Dubai, yeah. Maybe, I don't know, if you come to Brazil for the qualifiers. It's long.
I would love to.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thanks to you, really.